Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and I welcome you back to the Crown of Leaves. We need more painties for this guy. There's a cat over there. Crevatoon, the Ward of the Dead. That's the name of all dead graveyard cats like this one. Hello, Crevatoon. How are you? Sunbaited still? You look fabulous. Okay, where will I find more pictures of him? Servan! 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 Juniper? Has she gone outside? Or what? Well, she came to the camp to trade, not to stay and carry on all day after. Yes, what did you want? I went to the Mystic. Great! Then come back later, I'm really swamped right now. But the Mystic didn't want to give us his fang. What should I do, Juniper? I accidentally dropped the Deplegamator. Is that bad? Yes, it is bad. Now the leather is running around in the kitchen, trying to take a bite out of my leg. It's good that it's small and didn't have the time to grow his pounds back. But if I don't put it back right now, that's exactly what we'll do. Can you handle this? Is that a yes or a no? Vander, hello. Well, how are you? It's alright. Have you ever been to the residential area of the abandoned house? Me? No! No, never. What would I do suddenly? How did you? No! You were there. Why are you being cagey about it? I don't want really to know that I visit places like this. What? I could have let something evil out of there, you see? Do you often keep expired products in your place and give them to everyone? No, only to you. I'm flattered! You still haven't returned this to Brilla? No, I haven't. Oh, another picture. I knew I saw one of these. And one more doodle. Bamboo Forest Cat, Stupid Predator, looks directly at the viewer. I know that Servan has an extensive collection of Kodo comics. They are all separate people in Valeria who live secretly in the bamboo forest. Kodo just loves tigers, so I'm not surprised by this image. Features, what an unusual animal, drawn with a soft pencil. Is this Cardan? I won't ask why it's purple, the legends don't say anything about the color of its skin, but I'm surprised that the local children know about it. Okay, I have 3 of these. Scratched, it hangs on satin string. The pendant is made in the form of a bird's head. It's even his eyes and beak. The jasper ball is framed with brass and is easily scrolling if you slide your fingers on it. I think Milosh made this jewelry himself, and probably for himself, since it was hung on a pole. Okay, so I have now 2. I don't think I need anything more. What the? Oh, take a look at that! Just like the dory on the cliff. The flip side says Servan. The drawing is torn but stapled together. Usually Servan draws with colored pencil, but then this time looked to charcoal. And he correctly captured the feeling of an abandoned house. I can't help but think of the slug when I look at this bleak landscape. I think I have enough now. Oh! I didn't see... What a charming drawing! How would I... Okay, I think I have now enough. Surely I have enough. Hello. Oh, I need to read first the item description, because everything has a beautiful description in this game. Features, dynamic, but not plausible. I will try to guess. The child who made this monster had never seen strigas, so he decided they looked like flying fish birds without paws. And I do know what strigas really look like. This one is much prettier. Take a look at that. Servant, a talented artist. I have this for you. Hey, they are. Here they are. Hey, they are. What is happening? This is confusing. What is this? Children's drawings? I told you that the artist is young, but don't criticize it just. But just take a closer look. This is his early period. He's still finding himself, and here is an example of an established style. See how confident the lines are? You know, there is something to it. I can't even call it a naive style, though. There is a lot of sharpness, even some kinds of hidden cruelty, don't you think? Naive style is not really about that. However, what would you know about it? What is the name of this young talent? I'm a servant. What am I saying? What? What is his name again? Servant. I want to meet him. Is he in the camp now? Can you fetch him? I'm curious to know where he gleans such ideas. Okay, and what am I to do now? The only option is to find Servant and reason with him. Rasco took him somewhere. I don't know if I skip a dialogue because my mouse is broken and sometimes it double clicks without me wanting to. I got the Shandom. It's a little embarrassing that I have to steal from the people. No, not this one. Traveler's Watch. Oh, come on! What's wrong with me today? I brought Servant into my story because at the moment it was the only name that came to mind. I hope he will agree to help me. I think my inventory is now... Yes, the thing. Okay. Servant. Servant! 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 Servant, where are you? Servant? 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 Oh, here they are. Oh, so he's the police officer, I think. Hello again. Servant, Mammon called you. Yeah? Why would Mammon be calling him? Oh, did I forget to specify? My mom was calling, not Brilla. Why? Well, she's there. Playing cards and wants the kid to watch her opponents and help her win? Well, I don't mind him going. A man must learn practical wisdom. Otherwise, this woman will not allow us to take a single step. Right, Servant? I guess? It was a joke. Come on, smile. Now off you go. Servant, I need your help. It's urgent. Top priority. What happened? I told a rich guy that you're a talented local artist and showed him your work. You did what? What for? Why didn't you tell him that I'm the jeweler? I didn't think of that, so I say the first thing that came to mind. Can you play along with me? Of course, why not? And what should I do? This guy wants to fund your creative activities, but you need to ask for his traveler's watch instead of money, okay? But why a watch? I know that money isn't everything and all that, but could use some. There are so many things for sale at the festival. There is a comic book about a janitor who has a living mob, and it helped him become a master of combat. I managed to read only the first 2 pages, but this is Massa. Peanut, I will buy you any comics you want, but I have the money. Now play along with me, please. Okay, maybe by that time, all the issues will be released already. Hey, I won't take that long. It won't take that long. Well, let's go then. I brought him. I'll let you. Well, let's get down to business. My name is Kutren Rao, and I sponsor artists on occasions. I grant funding to their creative needs or organize exhibitions. I have already acquainted myself with your paintings, and I must confess, I was impressed by this art you have made. Thank you, Charo Kudret. What picture did you show him? Various ones, I select the best. Do you mind if Master Servant and I talk in private? Sure, go ahead. Amazing expressiveness, how long did it take? A month, but I can draw for a whole year. What a vivid imagination, what inspires you? When you live in a place as boring as a hill camp, you start imagining a more interesting place. So, about the founding. Ben, I have something in mind. A most fruitful conversation, Master Servant. It has been a pleasure talking to you. No problem, Cod. Here is my traveler's watch, as you requested. So, as I said, about the funding. Don't hold any grudges against me, but at this stage, money is unlikely to help you develop your talent. That's understandable. I don't need anything. But bear in mind, in the future, I will organize a high-class art school in your camp and personally select the best teachers. Yeah, good. Bye then. Farewell. And goodbye to you as well, you clinky young man. Well, goodbye. You did it. You look very natural as an artist. I even like it a bit. But I thought this crookedly guy would offer to open a personal gallery for me, or even better, to take me to another country and open an exhibition there. Oh, I can use the spacebar to click. That will be more helpful now. Or that he will arrange a workshop for me. He's probably no real philanthropist, just a phony. You hear him though, he wants to open an art school here. Yeah, but who needs these artists? It will be better if he opened a jewelry school. Yes, I have the watch, I have the memento, I only need the tooth. Okay, here, take your watch. And I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go. My head's bleeding. Thank you for your help, Peanut. Okay, traveler's watch, done. Perfect timing, noble patron. Okay. Let me see. Inventory. Key items. Traveler's watch. Elegant, conventionally close. Ayala High military wears a similar watch, but this one is special. It shows its owner love for elegance. There is a convex spiral pattern on the front side, and a fluffy tassel is attached to the ring. Haha! Ha 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 ha! Whoa! That face. Is that? Wait! Is this is a mystic? Yes, it's a mystic. It's not antiquity. Our meeting yesterday went off with such a warmth and friendliness that I still recall it with a smile on my face. Manemi, how's your grandson? Has his cooking stopped? Yes, Charo Mare style, Ben. 2 spoons before bedtime. Just as you say. And you, Charo Tomash? I bet your back pains are gone. They sure are, Charo Mare style, Ben. As I always say, incurable diseases don't exist. Before we start, I'm going to say a few words about the fans shop. It's open from 9 AM to 7 PM today. All the enamel pins have already been taken, but there are still lots of mugs and t-shirts left. My assistant beyond compare, Ingrid from the Stillwater camp, is waiting for you behind the counter. Now, are you ready? It's showtime! I came into my camps, but to relax the mind only here. It's been enjoying the time. This opening expanse, the pure lake, the lonely little house to appreciate. And yet as I look, I can't read that fast. How can you listen to him? Oh. Oh boy. How could you trust a mystic more than common sense? Spirits don't exist. You are talking about you were in the flat. Listen. Listen to him well, my friends, and memorize his words. What's your name, Charo? Rui. Let's welcome Rui, Brilla's nephew, friends. Will you come on the stage, Rui? Fat change. I'm not going to take part in your idiotic show. I got to go home, actually. You won't deny yourselves the pleasure of challenging and refuting me, will you? The last thing I want to do... What? The last thing I want to do is argue with a charlatan wearing his Sophie's costume. Hey! Rui has just called me a charlatan but refused to participate in a verbal duel. Fine, where were we? Charo style, Rui insulting not just you but also all of us. Yes, he dares think we're dumb goers. Teach him a lesson. Oh boy. Oh no, I don't want to be in the spotlight. Rui, I value the diversity of views more than anything in the world. It's a great pity you aren't capable of standing up for your own. Oh, I am. You are merely a stage musician and pseudo-wise man building a cult for himself. All these smoke machines and blinking away in the piano, this is all about playing people off. You're making very personal remarks. That's not an argument. Why don't you articulate what precisely is that you are accusing me of, for starters? You are convinced of the existence of the Mad Rook. You are getting people to pay for you for nothing. You're playing at being a healer. You pose as a healer. My selling pony medicines to credulous Parva. Charo Tomash, what did you say about your poor back? It's healed, Charo Marelstai, and you'd better believe in miracles, Rui. That's not a miracle but psychosomatics. And I still don't understand how that's supposed to demonstrate the reality of the Mad Rook. You left your native land and set off all the way across the continent to stuff your head with university wisdom. New knowledge can drive away your beliefs in spirits, but can't drive the spirits themselves away from this world. Sorry, but you are the most ordinary highbrow. Don't look at me like that. I know everything about you. No, not everything. For instance, I used to issue a newspaper where I exposed the rabid of frauds like you for what they were. I have traveled around the flat enough to assert that Sarai exists, but there are no spirits, even there. Let me tell you a story. I have traveled the flat more than once. One day I got it. And I was rewarded. I spied in the tree shadow. Who goes there? I asked in reply. In Sarai from Mr. Clan. Rejoice and show him what questions about the mysteries of the world, yet he refused to answer. Yet why, I ask? We have a code of laws according to which it is forbidden to answer mortal questions, he replied. Then what are you here for, I pondered. To warn. Immortals are forbidden to harm mortals. But one immortal violated this law. We're afraid there are still others who shall do the same. Why did Asurai need to kill an ordinary mortal? Because he was... The Lachus first hesitated to speak, but then he answered. The stars rain it down. I will refrain from pointing out that Sarai replied to you immediately after he said he wasn't allowed to. As Sarai brought a law to forewarn me of another Sarai who had violated the laws as well. So what's the point of this story? Sarai don't appear in our presence, but for childhood we're familiar with pictures of Sarai of Soloki on launch planes and embroidered of laces on towels. We can't see spirits either. Nevertheless, we're aware of the way they look. Fireboxes, the white serpent Dambai, the mole jailer, We are surrounded by images of spirits. Are you trying to say that if someone happened to see both that was shaking and squeaking, it must have been caused by a spirit and was nowhere near a flight of fancy? I'm trying to say that the Mad Rook exists, and he caused harm to mortals. At first his pranks were harmless. Torn sheets and damaged shaftless fish to offset, but they are not the end of the world. Now he plants venomous, which make harvests die and destroy fields. Next thing you know, a cattle plague has begun because of him. It wasn't the plague. Yes, one killed a mortal, but it wasn't this one. And then eventually the flood tearing apart, and that's serious. If the Rook does get banished, people will start dying. The Mad Rook becomes a freaking visitor of the hill camp recently. This suggests the idea to me that summoners hiding somewhere. A summoner, of course. And what did you expect? That he had a week off every year? My intuition brought me here, and I swear the summoner is hiding among you. Look closer at your neighbor. Do they have an odd item such as a ritual knife made from a Melar-Tegar horn? A pack of triangular cards? An unusual piece of jewelry made from magic materials? Wait a minute. Rue is making a bracelet for Merriok. Yeah, and Merriok's magic tree from what I hear. But why would Rui make a bracelet from a magic tree? Rui, why are you making a bracelet from a magic tree, huh? I'm making it for a customer. What customer? For the Black Baron! For the Black Baron? And why will the Black Baron need a Merriok bracelet? He's ordered it for his fiancée from our unique sketch. I know the Red Baroness. Glory to her horns and kisses to her hands, but I have never heard of the Black Baron. Come to think of it, I hadn't thought of that either. I wonder about that though. And it seems strange to me back then too. He's the Red Baron's brother. He told me so himself. He told him so himself? The Red Baroness doesn't have a brother. No, she doesn't have a brother. It's shameful to be ignorant of Merboy's lineage. So, who's this Black Baron then? Is that by any chance the Mad Rook? Oh no, this is bad. Run away from here. What? I say, get lost before they give you a thrashing. The end of the second act. No! You can't end it like this! Okay, but listen up. This is the second act. There should be a third act on the way. They didn't have time to complete it for what I hear. So. No, for a moment I believe there was a mini game here. Okay, but there will be a third act in the next update. I don't know what it's going to come, but it's going to come. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Last Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.